Hey guys, it's Flux here, welcome back to Cottonwood Grove, and the last episode was kind of a big episode. While it may have seemed kind of short with the whole time-lapse thing, I assure you it was plenty of hours of footage. I basically just put everything from the last live stream I did for this park into one episode, and wow, I just noticed lots of puke this guy's got to deal with right now. I basically just put all the footage I got from that live stream, I kind of cut it down, and tried to show the most interesting stuff, because if I just did the whole thing at regular time-lapse speed, it would have been like a 20-minute video. So I broke it down to that, and we built this cool little extension. We worked on the kind of pre-chain lift section, I should say. And essentially, we just got a lot of stuff done with this whole coaster itself. But the bigger news is we completed the first part of our scenario objectives. We got the apprentice part done. Interestingly enough, we actually don't have 1,000 anymore, but at the time we did have 1,000. We now need to get 1,500 and a park rating of 900. So those things shouldn't be too bad to get. But basically, I'd like to do that part, the whole kind of... Ooh, wait a minute here. I need to get some people signed over here. But I'd like to do mostly park work today again. I don't want to work on this too much, or at least the scenery portions. Now, I think my idea instead is going to be to build a new roller coaster because, and this is pretty awesome as well, I got my money back now. So if you didn't know already, during the live stream, I just kind of like let all the stuff run how it was. And next thing we knew, we are far beyond what we need to have money-wise. So we can take it all the way down to 0 again, and we're still at about 12K. So that's pretty good. I still haven't made these invisible yet. I'll probably get to that eventually. I kind of decided not to this time, but I kind of need to be able to see those to build the queues. But I think right now we're probably at a point where we don't really need to see them anymore. But that's alright. We'll just leave it on for one more episode while we do this. But the first thing I want to do is get rid of this thing. I don't really love the placement. I put it there to try and break the scenario last time and get the 1,000 people. I didn't even do anything, and now we just have, I don't know, this whole area just kind of like sucked up because all we have left is this spot now. Let me turn my volume down, it's kind of loud on my end. So I'd like to get rid of that. Let's just kind of delete some of these things here. Hold on. So I'll get rid of all of this. Let me just oops, wrong way. I wanted to click here and then delete this. They're going to be stuck. Sorry, everybody. And then I'm probably just going to delete all of this as well. Let me just go all the way down. My plan for this spot, though, is to do a wooden coaster, since we haven't done one of those yet. And I don't really do them very often. I usually do the extended coaster or an inverted coaster. These guys are going to get super lost. Hopefully they can find their way back to the path again. If I did this in Tycoon 2, we'd be done for. They'd be completely lost by now. It takes them like 2 seconds to get totally lost. All these guys don't really think they're using where the path used to be to find their way back again. These guys are kind of just, I don't know. They're just gonna go walk into this hole, I guess. Okay, just going around it. So, exciting news. The first screens for concept art for Tycoon World just came out today. Anyway, for the stalls and the entrances anyway, not like the very first concept art, but it was new for the entrances to the attractions and the stalls. All that stuff was all brand new today. And that was pretty cool to see because they did what I was expecting them to do. Like, it's not really following the whole like realism in terms of, like, it looks a little outlandish, I guess I should say. It looks kind of it's pretty themed. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But I expected that. Like, it's the same thing with this game. If you look at the different options for the entrances here, you see all these like crazy ones, like the sci-fi and this boat thing and the Grim Reaper. That's kind of their thing, and I don't mind that. I kind of like that they're keeping this personality to the game. It kind of reminds me of a Sims do their stuff. They kind of try and keep that stuff, and just something to keep in mind in general about this game is that I think since Tycoon 2, so I guess just Tycoon 3, the general attractions, I mean, the attractions are fairly realistic, I should say. Not really realistic, but they look pretty good. But basically, the most important part is just a solid engine, good UI, or I guess UI is important too. I meant to say good AI, like the people are all, they work well, and the game has like a functioning, the whole game functions properly, basically, is what we're looking for. Like a good way to find things, and, a large variety of objects to use. That's all I really want, because what we know is going to happen is there's going to be lots of modding and custom scenery, custom flat rides, custom track rides. All that stuff's going to come probably later after the game releases. So I don't have a problem with the wacky themes and things. That's kind of like what the game's always been about after Tycoon 3 released anyway. So, that's fine. I just think as long as the game itself runs really well and has a good engine, the lighting looks good, the graphics are good, it's optimized properly, and the AI is all good, then I'm totally fine with that. I'd enjoy it just as well, because we'd have all the custom scenery and things to, if we wanted to, focus on realism and things. So, again, it depends on how the object placement system is, if it's a grid system or if it's something else. I have no idea what it's going to be like. That's kind of the one thing I'm a little bit on the fence about, is if it should be or should not be a grid system. If it was a grid system, it makes placing scenery a lot easier, but obviously it makes making roller coasters not as easy. I just think smoothing out the pieces more when you build roller coaster track would be a better option than actually removing the grid system, but that's just me. Anyway, I think the turnaround for the wooden coaster should be back here, so let's just do one big station. It's probably the best way to do this. I'll start it way over here, have it be 3 off the ground. Take the standard 5 blocks. So I think I'm actually gonna have it do a more exaggerated turn here. That way our lift hill, actually we could make a diagonal lift. That'd be 2 diagonal lifts in a row. Let's make this one non-diagonal then, and we'll just have more diagonal aspects of it. Oh, I should save. That's a good idea. I want to make sure we don't have make sure that we don't spend all our money on a coaster we don't like. In case you have to stop it. Alright. So we'll start with a flat 2 chain lift here. And take it up. Let's go for more realistic height on the wooden coaster. I don't want it to be wacky, super tall coaster, because honestly I was looking more for like a classic kind of in the back coaster than anything. So we'll take it to about 100 and wooden coasters usually aren't that tall, actually. I think that's probably a good height for the coaster. 130 or whatever that is. 128. It's a pretty fair height. And I think that typically wooden coasters do have some sort of way. I actually might just do like a banked turn to start out with. Something like that. So the thing about this is there's no I wish there was these like diagonal pieces that I could take it around this way. You're a little limited in what you can do here. And the thing I've kind of known about wooden coasters is it's really hard to get good ratings if you make anything bank at the bottom of a drop, or you just make sharp drops in general. You want to kind of avoid any sort of high G-forces, which is really hard to do with these coasters that don't have the smoothed out track pieces and things. Let's just maybe I should even do a small. A small seems a little bit much. What if we just did a small turn like that? That almost seems reasonable like that, to take it down one and then have it flatten out and go up. This will be cool. Oh wait, let's have it flatten one like that, go up, so it's 109, and then drop. Oh, I kind of like that actually. It's kind of a good alternative to the typical, you know, just turn around and drop, or just drop. Oh, these guys are way out of... Oh, they're not that far out, actually. Two children just kind of out here with no family. Okay, that's normal. I always wondered if this actually did anything to the G-force comb. If you did the comb, the G-force ratings, if you did some sort of like gradual slope like that, I feel like it wouldn't really actually do much. Let's try this. And then I was gonna take it up to about... Is this too high already? Yeah, it is. Take it down one. So like this to a... I'm just gonna do it like this. Or actually, you know, do we even need these if we're only at... 82 is a little fast. It's funny, you think that you would always use banks on these types of things, but when you actually look at real roller coasters in the real world, they usually don't bank these upper turns like this. Or at least they don't bank it very much. It's very much so closer to 0 than to 45 degrees. 45 degrees is like the bottom of a hill that you would bank. So I almost feel like we don't need to bank this. Let's just see how fast it's going. We can always change it if we need to. What if we take it this way and flat, and then we have it bank and do a little helix type thing? Or at least you have it do something like this. Does that look lame? Seems a little high up to be doing something like that. Let's take it down further. We're just kind of right over the station's the only problem. Ooh, what if we went this way? We're gonna have some problems initially, but we can make it work. Ooh. Can we do this? Let's see if we have enough space. Oh yeah, we got enough space. It's a little bit close though. Let's see how this goes. Ah, interestingly enough, that kind of takes it right back to the middle again. Almost a good spot for an MCPR. I think this is too low though, and it's kind of a dramatic, quick turnaround there. Let's just take it this way. Have it come here to that. We'll see how that is. I might need to make a little bank here or something. A large helix down this way. That's getting a little bit close, isn't it? Why can I not hear the building? Is my game sounds turned off, or did I turn my... I think I might have muted my volume on accident. Hold on. I want to make sure I turn the game sounds on. Oh yeah, I did. I just have my headphones like almost muted. I was like, oh no, did I forget that again? I think that's a pretty reasonable height to be away. The reason why I'm judging this like this is, unlike the typical install of Tycoon 3, I have an install that has a modified options.txt file, so I can place track pieces wherever I want, and that includes placing them very close to each other and creating problems occasionally. So I gotta be careful about that sometimes. Don't really want to make any more turns like that, but I could always do something like that might collide. Okay. Let's see the speed on this thing right now before we go any further. I'll kick this up. Wow, we're spending a lot of money too. I need to take out a loan in a minute probably. Which is fine, by the way. I realize now how easy it is to make the money back if we're running all this stuff. It's a pretty profitable area. Let's see what speed we're running at when we get up to the top here. Alright, what are we looking at here? Oh, I like that. That's some nice airtime. That's a little fast, actually, coming through here. Let me change this up a little bit. I don't know if I like this entirely. Also, I think that making this here just made it feel a bit more jolty than it needs to be. I know this seems like a really dramatic, well, no. We should have that there. That really makes this look a lot more realistic. Although I do wish that there were those giant sloped things. Whoops. Too high. Yeah, it's the top of this again. That definitely won't make it up here. Oh, wow. Well, it will, but it'll be not going very fast. You could always have it take it up here and then to a pretty much immediate steep banking turn. Although I don't want it to be too linear. I think we definitely need to have that diagonal element here. I know I don't make mine up very much. I'm kind of this is like my building process. I almost always end up doing something like this where I just keep changing it over and over again. So just bear that in mind when you watch these videos, because I will probably do that a lot. It's just kind of part of my building process. Oh, can I not go to a downward bank? That's interesting. Oh yeah, you know what? Hold on a second here. Let's see this looks. Let's see what the horizontal forces are when we get to this point. Just curious to see where that takes us. Okay, here's our lateral G's. We don't even hit 1 G. That's fine. That shouldn't affect our ratings too much. Like I said, we'll change it later if we think it'll make it better. Actually, let's see what it is with. I'm taught that I'm not fine with the 1G. I just might not be fine with the ratings we get on this coaster because of that. So, guess we'll find out here in a minute. I wish there was like an option between super steep and not that steep. Alright, let's try this then. We can't necessarily get... Ooh, that's like a total station flyby. Maybe a little bit too close to the station, actually. I know I'm indecisive, I'm sorry everybody. What if we made the... Ooh, I got an idea here. What if we made the first drop do something like this? Kind of a diagonal piece there. The thing I don't want to do and get stuck in the habit of doing is making roller coasters that just go back and forth like so linearly, and they don't really have these elements like this. I kind of want this to go underground and have like a little tunnel. That would be cool. That way it comes maybe like go right under the bridge where the path goes. That would look cool. It's all about that path track interaction. Take these down a few to connect. Alright, this is going to be perfect. Oh, actually that's a little bit tricky to work with. Unless we go one more, which is just totally crazy as a first drop. But hey, I'm all about that as I just like totally went on this whole thing about like how we're going to make a gentle roller coaster, and then this happens. But that's okay. It's necessary, I think. Also, landscaping is so expensive. Wow, that actually worked pretty much perfectly. We're just gonna need one more here, which might get a little close to the dodgems. I may have to move this, and I may actually move this if we really are taking this coaster seriously and considering, you know, pursuing this one. We may need to shake up the proximity here. No, actually, that's probably okay, right? I love that this is going to go right back here around the backside. That's going to look cool. So then we'll have it come here. Do its little bank over these trees. That tree is definitely inside supports right now, though. Not a big fan of that. But that's okay. Oh, I did not realize I could do that. That actually looks kind of good. I like that. Oh, the kids are on a quest to find the path. Where are they gonna go? Wow, these kids have been lost for a while now. It's been days, according to the game. Uh-oh. He's getting separated from his... Oh! Oh, they made it. That's good. Except his little sister didn't... Okay, she's making it now. That's good. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how they get so separated from their families like that. Okay, well, anyway. I feel like we should somehow make this come back around again and connect here. But I don't want it to hit this. Oh, actually, this will work fine. Although this is definitely a pretty significant height change. Hold on, I might need to go a bit higher so it's less of a force on the car. It's like, look at, it's still going pretty fast when it gets to the top of that. Yeah, so this will be better. Now I go much better. If I come to here, I think I'm gonna have the brake run come around this area. I need to make this a little bit. Okay, maybe not like that. I like this though. That's nice. That looks like fun. It's just no way to get around this just brutally rough roller coaster building though. I mean, even if I took this down one like this first, it just, look at that like dramatic change. Well, that looks better than the other one though, so let's just go with that, I guess. I think this alone will be way too much force though on the ride. We're gonna have to go up first like this. Actually, can we get up and over this? Probably not. Maybe. Actually. Well, we can't make that anyway, but it would work. That's kind of cool. I love this little flare out away from the rest of the coaster though. That's kind of cool. Like an airtime hill right here. I could make an MCBR. Is that too early for an MCBR, or are we on time with this? Best reliability. Let's see how fast are we going. We're going pretty fast for an MCBR. Let's take it a bit higher first. What if we had it come this way? Yeah, we need to do like something like this. Oh, I like this. So take it to here, have it do a little flat piece there, and steep up again to about, I think here's where we're at, right? That's 73, that's an 82. We can make it a little bit higher than that. Let's go one up on that. Oh, 90, that's a little bit high. Yeah, we're gonna have to go down to like here. Maybe something like that. Seems like kind of a rough element to me, but I don't think there's anything else we can do to make it somewhere between. Let's see if the speed is here first. Oh, it's too fast for an MCBR, definitely. Wait, what? Let's just test this. Let's just see what it is here. It seems like it'd be kind of slow, but let's just find out. MCBR means mid coaster brake run, by the way. If you guys are curious, I explained it last time I built the coaster, so I wanted to make sure. But I don't know. Maybe some of you guys missed that and are like, "What the hell is an MCBR? Flux? What are you talking about?" So yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm just gonna change this height here. I'm gonna have it start sooner. I just don't want this to collide with this. We're going here anyway though, so it's fine. Make this the MCBR at 76. Actually. Three. How's 82? I don't know if I like the shape of this anymore though. Whoa. Let's just find out, just for the sake of knowledge. Well, that's like the perfect speed. Maybe we could do something like a little airtime hill or something in between to add some excitement to it. Let's try this. Because I'm not really in like a rush to make one. What if we did something like this? Oh, it's getting dark and hard to see. When it rains and it's dark, it's like the worst combination possible of things that I don't like. That light looks kind of cool though. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Nice little airtime hill there. Okay, we're getting there. So we add our block section. Let's have it like 22. Just there. We'll adjust the speed as we progress this coaster, but I think for now we're okay. That's a bad idea. Huh. Oh, it's still testing. I was like, what? Where did it go? That's a pretty good speed. Don't like that though. Let's have this go flat for one first, then take the left, then come up again. That's too close. We'll have to come up from here. That's pretty good. Oops. What's our height though? Too high. Oh, that's doable. Let's see how this one looks. I don't know if the speed's gonna be all there. Oh yeah, it's there. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna play with the terrain more back here, I think. I like when those guys saying yeehaw. Their voices like sync up and it's like yeehaw. It's weird. We can probably make this work. Hold on. Sometimes if you just delete this, replace this, and then come back, it should work. Yeah. Seems a little bit too close. That's kind of cool. They almost line up there. Too close to the... Yeah, okay. We'll have to do something more creative then. Look at that. We can have this come under. Ooh, this is gonna work perfectly. If this all makes it okay. Ooh, this is gonna be perfect. Okay. Here we go. Alright, gonna have to have this come a little bit underground just so we can get under the brake run. Have it come up here again to about to the same height that it's at already. I'm gonna have to delete these trees, but that's okay. I'll come back to it. Oh wow, that fit almost perfectly. Now we just need a... Well, there wasn't really a reason to make this come out so far back here. So I might just adjust this to make it work better. Oh, nope, didn't want to do that. We'll just have it do this instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space. We'll have the brakes here. And that's a good... Is that okay? Height-wise? Oh. I actually don't know. Well, what we could do, if we wanted to further make this work, is have... I think this is all... Oh, it is. I say something like this, but now going under this is kind of not gonna work. You know what? Actually, I think this is gonna be okay. Right? It's pretty close pass, but I've seen closer passes on wooden coasters. I've seen them get really close. I think it'll be fine. We'll see what we think when we ride it, but I think it's okay. So then we've got these 13 brakes, 11, 8, oops, 6. Have this be... also a 6, and this will be 8. Okay, there we go. Looking good. And then just for testing purposes, I'll just make the default stations. We'll change it later. Okay. I think I'll make the station entrance. Oh, actually, If we wanted an extra long queue, we could have it come back over on this side and have like a little building back here. That'd probably look cooler, I think. Let's do that. Entrance here, exit here. Then we can really have space for the queue setup stuff. We'll have a dip under here. The exit will kind of be kind of basic going this way. Alright, let's test it, because the next thing is, do we even know if this was worth the money? Wow, we didn't... Did we even take out any loans? We didn't take out a single loan. Wow, I'm kind of happy with myself for making this whole coaster without even taking any loans out. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh. I was going to lower the chain speed, but actually it's kind of cool to be this fast. It's kind of exciting. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And the first drop. Going into this. Oh, that's cool. And up for a nice little hill here. Coming up on the MCBR. First airtime. Ooh, that's good airtime. And MCBR here. Nice. Oh, that's good speed. Perfect speed, actually. A little quick through there. I don't know. I think it'll be okay, though. We'll check on the graphs and stuff after we see what the results are. But I like it. And the look of it and everything, it looks really nice, too. Like, if this is good ratings, I'm definitely 100% down for this being our final thing. Are my LOD things all the way up here? What's up with this? It seems like they're, like, when I zoom out, these seem to be disappearing quicker than I imagine them doing it. Whatever. What are the results? Oh, that's not bad. Let's see what the graph says in terms of, let's check out l.a.g's first. I'll need your speed. So we approach 1. Not a lot here. That's not too bad. Negative. Ooh, okay, getting close to 2 on that one. That's okay. I think we have some problems over here. Let's find out. I actually don't know what the game defines as too high of G's for lateral. I mean, in real life, you wouldn't want any more than 1 G lateral. That's a lot of G's lateral. But that's why you have custom banking in real life. That's not too bad, actually. That's the highest right there. How about vertical? Ooh, the vertical. Let's try that again. These weren't too bad for lateral, though, so I'm good with that. Oh, we don't even get over 2 there. Oh, that was just the beginning. Okay, of course, this is gonna get close to, oh, close to 5. It's a pretty big drop, though, so it's understandable, I guess. Alright. This is all okay. That's okay. That last bit was just fine too. Yeah, this is all okay. This is all good. Okay. I think these ratings aren't actually that bad either. I mean, 6.5 and 7.08. I'm wondering if there's anything else we can do to make that 7.08 less large, but I really like how this does this double like diving to the right like this. I kind of like how that lined up like that, and I also like how it fits in the park. I think that turned out better than even expected. You know, I think we're pretty just good how it is. Let's adjust some of these things real quick. Like the car number. I think 8's a little bit big. Maybe 6 is better. Get out of the editor real quick. Let's look at colors and stuff now. Oh, as it gets dark out, of course. Yeah, as you can see, we're already at 1K again, so we're making the money back pretty quickly, which is good. Alright, let's see here. Train type. I actually do like, where was it? These types of cars better than the default cars. These seem like super old school type of cars. These are kind of the ones you'd see more frequently, and I think this is the best here. Car train. Oh yeah, we're gonna run it off a block section. So we'll have 2. And technically we could have 3, but that's not very realistic, but I think that's okay. So you definitely would not send a car here with this one sitting here. It's just because this chain lift counts as a block section, but whatever, it's fine. The ratings don't change at all. Alright, so coaster colors wise, I used to always like making them pure white. I thought that looked kind of cool. I don't know if I'm going to do it this time, but let's just see what it looks like real quick. I used to like making the full on white coasters though. I kind of liked that. You know, I don't know. I also like the original wood. Let's just see. I wouldn't want it there. I want it for the supports. So, which color of wood is the best is the first question. That's too green. Kind of more of a rich wood color. I almost like the duller wood better. Looks sort of like worn. Kind of fits the theme of the park. We could maybe add something to the pathways so to make it a different color. Like that with like gray or something maybe, or I don't know. I'll make a lot of blue rides, so blue kind of seems cool to me. Especially because this is more of like an orange color. So the roofs over here could be more like green and blue. Now this rain's putting a damper on my coaster building. Well, I love this first drop. I honestly, this is like one of the better, I think, starts to a coaster I've ever made. I do like how that does that. Just kind of really sets you up for the drop. And then we'll have the queue go straight through this bridge section here. Okay. Is this good? Is this good coloring? I'm not really sure. We could think of a name that would fit the colors better too, obviously. Purple. I don't know if I like this gray. The white's too bright though. Black almost seems like it'd be cooler. Or maybe we just do the wood as well. Have like stripes for the walls. Whatever's are the railings, I mean. The white kind of looks nice. Let's stick with the white for now. You guys let me know down below if you have any suggestions for names on... Wow, we don't have names for either of these now. So the wooden coaster and the roller coaster. Still haven't picked names for either of these. We'll, I guess, get to that hopefully soon because I have not been thinking much about that. Ooh, this is really cool. These are like going at the same time. Oh, that's really cool. I wonder if that'll always work out or if that's just kind of like something that happened one time thing. And then coaster car colors. We'll probably base it off the color of whatever we pick for the station and stuff, but almost thinking some colors of blue and green since we'll probably be using blues and greens for the station. That looks kind of nice. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so we're going with, looks like blues and greens. What if we did this as like a similar shade of green? Maybe not that shade of green. Or that one, actually. I was thinking more like this. That's more like a turquoise. But I kind of like it, actually. So let's just assume those are the colors for now. If you guys want to suggest names and things for that. I don't know. I guess I don't really have any suggestions now for names. But let's get the cues in so we can plot out where we're going to have the stuff go later. I'm probably going to do some custom support work, some custom station stuff, all that stuff. Maybe even in the next episode. Here, hold on, I want to delete this tree. This is just awful. Bad placement for a tree. Same with this one. If I can get to it. Yeah, that's not gonna be good. All these trees just happen to be like exactly in the wrong place. I'll probably delete the trees here or the scenery here too. Here. I'll just do it now. I don't even care what we use. I just need to block out this for like 2 seconds while we delete all this. Is this free? Oh, it's 20. Oh, bath floor. Oh, that's weird. So it's got like water on it and everything. Huh. Alright, let's just try and delete this stuff. Oh god, it's getting dark out. Let's speed it up and then pause it during the day. So we don't have to deal with the nighttime right now. My real goal, though, is just to open up the coaster so we can get some more people in the park. Alright, now we hit play. I'll pause when the rain stops. How about that? So I'll use the grass and stuff, obviously, but I'm not going to overuse it. More for the sake of the game not getting laggy and crashing, because all these people are already making it kind of laggy. Just animating everybody is already hard enough for the game. So my goal is just not use the grass more than I have to. More than I'll put it in specific places instead of anywhere. Wow, I really can't hear anything with people talking. I don't know how I'm going to delete these. Oh, I'm getting them now. This side, but this is really difficult. I have to use the free look cam. Nope, that's not right. Wow, can I even delete that one? I might just leave it. Whatever, I'll just leave it. It's a nightmare. I hate using this camera sometimes. It can get really bad. Movement speed is too high sometimes. Didn't adjust it either, so. I got that one, surprisingly. I may just leave a few in there, just for whatever. Also, I don't want to deal with deleting them. Okay, that's good. And we'll delete you guys. Make some money back from that too. Cool. Already making lots of money again. Already at 2.5k. That's pretty good for not even taking a loan out to make this coaster. Okay. Well, anyway. Let's get back to our normal camera view again. Check on the park, see what's going on here. Okay. We also have to work on this centerpiece again. I was saying I didn't like the way these trees wrap around the Ferris wheel here. Also, we'll need the building here, scenery around here. We got lots. I might just do scenery next episode. I'll do some live scenery work, and then because I know a lot of you guys don't want me to do all off camera for the scenery. I got some comments last time saying that I should really try to avoid doing too much off camera work. I'll do some stuff on camera. You guys can see the scenery building process. And then I don't know. I might do a lot of it off camera too, just because it'll take so long if I don't do some of it off camera. In some live streams or something, I'll probably do it. Okay, let's get this station laid out real quick. Want the invisible one here. I'll do the exit later. Okay, I'm going to use the invisible path for this. Oh, this is the entrance, right? Yeah, it's the invisible entrance. So we need our queue path. I'm just going to make the entrance the default for now so we can see what we're doing. So it'll give us a little sign so we know that we're placing it the right direction. So I'm going to bring this straight out at least one. That way we can leave room for the loading bays. And then we'll have it kind of... Oh, okay, we're going to need to do this type of building. So have it loop here twice. And then I think I'm going to have it do this. Because I'm going to have it come out of the building here. And do a little straight out here. And then come around a little something out here. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Probably another building or something. Like this. Oh, not like that. Like this. You know, that makes this be kind of a center to it. Let's give it a piece for a center. So we'll leave 2 in the middle there. That way we're kind of filling the space with our queue here. I might actually just take this back like that. That way we can come right back into the building again. Oh, let's have it come down from here. How about that? That way we can be not on the same level as the first piece, but I think we're still above the ground, right? Oh, no, we're not. That's okay, though. Have this come out this way. I think this will be outside the building, actually. A little queue behind it. Then we'll like re-enter another building over here. Like this. We can probably kind of wrap this queue up now. So I'll just take it into a new building where we'll do one more wrap around. Maybe we should do 2. No, but I'll do it like this. Like that. And then take it under. Where we're going to need to have... Oh, I forgot to pause it, didn't I? So now it's going to be dark out. Oh, it just actually ended, I think. And actually, let's just make this a gradual slope instead of a staircase. Oh, that was important, wasn't it? There we go. I think the gradual slope will look a bit better for this our purposes here. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Okay, we've made it this far, and this is where we're going to have the queue meet up with the bridge. So we'll have it stop here, right there, and then we're going to have the exit go similarly this way. I think I'm going to have it exit into a gift shop. That's what I was thinking anyway. So the gift shop is going to be over here. Kind of a simple little place. I'm actually not going to build the path for all of it, but it's going to be kind of a big little room here. Take it down again. I'll take it down here, actually. So the exit comes out this way, and then I actually think I'm going to have a little space to walk around in over here on this side. I'm going to add some custom supports here to make all this work, but that's okay. That's my plan to begin with. I kind of want to have a... Yeah, we'll have it all walk here because the bridge is going to go... Oh, the bridge is going to go here off this piece. So I'm going to have this here more as like a place where you can sit and observe. Maybe I'll just have it come to here and do the same thing in this direction. Can I even place... I don't even want to place path. That does seem like it make it harder to deal with. But let's see. I'll make it here so I can come out one more. I'll have the building kind of pushed back this way more so we can have more room over here for our little seating area where you can watch the coaster. Kind of like if you've been on Goomba before. Goomba in Busch Gardens, Tampa. It's got this little area you can kind of hang out in. It's like between all the track. It's kind of cool to be there. At least I think it is. And I think I'm going to make a little spot where you can walk out to here and have like a little seating area, like a little gazebo or something. I don't know, because it seems kind of empty right here. I'll have some trees. They'll be kind of forested, I think. A little nature walk or something back here. Or actually, what if we added like a ride here? Ooh, that could be cool. What rides do we have that would fit here? Let's imagine like a discus, but that's probably too big to... Oh. Oh, no. It's okay. Everywhere you go is going to be something blocking. Well, actually, that's kind of reasonable. I just think you're getting a little close to the lift upwards, which would be probably not in our best interest to have like a giant swinging disc thing like right next to this. Let's look at something else we can do. We could even do like a, I don't know, it's like aquarium, like crazy golf or something. I don't know. The crazy golf's kind of hard to do with this game. It doesn't look as nice when you add scenery to it as it does in Tycoon 2, I think. What if we did another throw ride back here and it was something like a giant slide would kind of fit. There's a chaos. Meteorite would be kind of cool. Maybe the mine drop would fit better though. Let's see the mine drop. That seems like it'd fit kind of the theme. And plus, look at how well it fits in here. Like back here. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. And we will have it have custom stuff, of course. Gonna kind of follow this weird abandoned mine shaft kind of feel though back here, I think. In fact, you know what? I got an idea. I know I'm placing just to delete it again, but I'm going to do something to it. I'm gonna raise it up a little bit ground wise. That way we can have kind of like a path that slowly winds back down to here again. It won't be too much higher off the ground than we're already at, but it'll be a little bit higher off the ground. 1, 2, 3. Can we take this 3? Good, we can. We'll take it about 3 off the ground. Let me do that over here too. I didn't pause it again. Let me fast forward so we can get through this stupid nighttime area. Alright. I'll smooth that stuff out on this side later. Just want to get that set for now. Pinecone Cafe just broke down. And we got it paused. That's better. Alright, that's better. I'm kind of thinking like closer even. Yeah, like this. Alright. So there's that. Do the invisible entrance and exit. Exit can be closer to the side over here or something. And I think, let's see, we can just make the little path real quick. Let's do it now. I don't want this to be too, I don't know. I don't want it to be like snapped terrain. I want it to be more natural terrain. That's good. Now snap that. Oops. Snap this one. Add a custom height again. I'm going to make this look natural as it comes down. So I might actually just use the smoothing tool here. I don't be too drastic here, but I want it to kind of slowly come down from here. Ooh, that's a bit much from this point. There, that's better. Let me smooth this stuff out a little bit. Some more hills and whatnot. I just move so quickly. I like click tap. I'm gonna make this invisible real quick so we can see what we're doing. Oh, you can make supports invisible. Right, that's super useful. Good. Gonna add some rocks here anyway, but might just try to I'll just connect these manually like this. Use rocks to create the rest of this. There we go. Like that. I might want to smooth this a bit more. This doesn't look super. That's better. Something we can work with in terms of actually lowering the land. Alright, cool. That's better. And we can color the terrain and we can add the rocks and everything later on, and it'll be more fitting naturally with the custom scenery and stuff. So anyway, that's our time for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this new creation of this new ride we got for our park. I'll definitely connect these things to the path next episode, and we can start on some scenery stuff. I think I'm just gonna kind of dive right into that. I'm not gonna try and do any off-camera work for now, so you guys can kind of just see the process, like I said before, and then I might do some stuff after we initially kind of start and plan out stuff. I'll do it off-camera or during live streams instead, and then we'll come back again next time and continue on that. So anyway, next episode will be on Sunday, of course, so tomorrow you guys can expect a new episode. We'll be working more on this stuff, like I said before. Still need names if you want to suggest any for either this coaster or the wooden coaster. Maybe even some themes and stuff if you have any ideas. I kind of like this this blue and green. If you want to try and stick with that, I don't really know. But anyway, that's the plan. Hope you guys enjoy, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.